And it's showtime. Hey guys, we are live. Welcome to Crypto Talk Now live with Max and Larry. And just to keep it fair, we have a crypto dog that is doing charts just to level the playing field with other crypto shows. Thank you so much for being with us today on this Father's Day here in the US. I hope you guys are having a great day. We have so much to talk about. We are definitely grateful for you, our audience. Before we get into it, let's say hello to Max. Max, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Larry. How's things with you and Patches? And how's your Father's Day? Do you get to say hello to your kids and stuff like that?
Yeah, I got to spend an hour with my kids. I drove out there. They live further away from me, like an hour away. I did drive out there and see them since it wasn't my turn to have them. And it was nice to see them for a little while. We had some ice cream and took a walk in the park, kept it simple. It was a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day here. Let's say hello to some people. We've got so much to talk about, guys. I have a full screen right here. I'm going to click on share screen. You guys are going to see so much to talk about right here, including something from Blackrock. We have a whole bunch of stuff here already loaded up from our research team. We have people that are close to the show. They're sending us stuff, and we really appreciate them. Let's first recognize some of our precious viewers and subscribers. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. I'll just expand this a little bit and see who is here. So welcome to, again, Tim Shea. He says, hey, guys. Thank you for being here, Tim. Welcome back, Morgan. And welcome back, XXI Gammon. Thank you so much. So we have so much to show you. By the way, if you're wondering, that chart is from yesterday behind Patches. We are testing things out. And at some point, we'll be switching streaming softwares to be able to get you a live ticker behind there, or possibly something from Crypto Bubbles, or maybe a sponsor will show the different crypto prices. All right, so we have to jump into this. Legrand Commission Patches is back. Yes, he's feeling better. He is fully medicated. He's trying to reduce the inflammation in his ears. So hopefully he'll be 100% in like 2 or 3 days. Okay, so jumping over to the screen here, I'm going to get Max to weigh in on this. I'm going to read this headline. Blackrock's CIO, Bitcoin and crypto are durable assets. Prices will move higher. This was just released courtesy of Bitcoin about 20 hours ago. I'm looking at this right here. Let me just remove Patches, add them back in. Your thoughts on this, Max? What does this say to you, just the headline here from the quote from Blackrock?
Well, first of all, my first takeaway is it came from Blackrock. And my second takeaway is, well, at least they put out something that was good news for a change. And I guess you could say that is nice to see these type of things. And, at the end of the day, they are durable assets. They should move higher. It shouldn't just be this pendulum shift every 3.5 years, but that is the reality. You guys are more than welcome, of course, to take a look into this article, but I did think it was kind of funny that it came officially from BlackRock, to say the least.
I think what's going on here is the prices were driven down, and now BlackRock is looking to pump it up after they've acquired a bunch of Bitcoin. But that's just my gut feeling on why they would come out and make that sort of statement. There's a quote down here. It says right here, I still think Bitcoin and crypto are durable assets. It's a durable business, but there was so much excess built around it. So yes, I think that that's what they're trying to do. Also, in case you guys are wondering about the title, I'm going to flip over here and show you a very interesting tweet from our great friend, of the show. If you guys know him, I don't know if you guys know him or not. His name is Elon Musk. He's a wonderful friend of the show. We admire Elon Musk and all he does for the crypto space. It says right here, this is from today, 2:19 in the morning, because what does Elon do? He likes to tweet. I think that's why he's buying Twitter. He says right here, I will keep supporting Dogecoin. So what do you think? What do you think of that, Max? What is he trying to do here with this tweet now, after he said the other day, 4 days ago, crypto night? What type of cryptic message is Johan? What type of cryptic message? That was a Freudian slip, because Johan's a smart guy too. What type of cryptic message is Elon trying to send us here?
That he basically wants to, continue to be an advocate for them. He wants to continue to be the Doge father, as the saying goes last year. And I hope that the follow-up ends up being I have finalized the purchase of Twitter. Like, if literally that happened right after him stating this, it would be like having your ducks in a row as far as potential upward motion for Dogecoin. Hopefully.
So what it speaks to me is a couple things. So the other, I kind of lump these. He makes a ton of tweets, right? I don't know if there's too many famous people that make as much tweets as he does. This is what my takeaway is. So the other day, 3-4 days ago, he comes out and just says crypto night, all one word. Excuse me. So I interpret that as, crypto's over. Let's, the price is going to get driven down. Regulation's coming. Something bad is happening. And sure enough, there was a big crash, last couple of days with Bitcoin. So now I'm thinking he kind of influenced that, drove the prices down, and then scooped up a bunch of Bitcoin. We'll have to see if Tesla got anything when they release their quarterly financials. But right here also, maybe he was also looking to scoop up some Dogecoin. It would behoove him to do so, right? Because he's the Doge father. It would behoove Elon to make these type of tweets to pump it up. But here's the question. The question is it going to work anymore? Has he burnt out? Is the magic gone? Is he not going to be able to control the price of Dogecoin? Is he not going to be able to affect it that dramatically because we're not seeing that much of an increase? Do you think that Elon can still have an impact on the price of Doge?
Yeah, I think he still can have an impact on the price of Doge. We also have to keep in mind last year, right before he was going on Saturday Night Live, and then when he went on Saturday Night Live, um, he had a negative impact. So there's also that. But I do like the idea that he is at least mentioning Dogecoin again. It creates a whole new conversation about it, and also for investors who might know about Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies and whatnot. At least allows there to be new conversation of, well, what's Dogecoin and why is Elon Musk tweeting about it? And if anything, that is a positive, is an overexpressed term, is thrown out there, a positive catalyst that is at least going to bring new conversation from the outside potential new investor.
I think it's just great news. I think that Elon is trying to give crypto a shot in the arm after he kind of maybe slammed the door on it a little bit the other day, or a lot maybe, if people are really paying attention to what he's saying. And I do think that he's lost a little bit. The luster is gone a little bit. The car is a little bit older. The shine is gone. We're trying to wax up, Dogecoin. We're waxing it, but the paint job is a little dull now. It's been out in the sun. I'm talking about Dogecoin. That's my comparison, my analogy. I do think, however, he's going to have a big impact moving forward because when he starts to control Twitter, watch out because it's going to be crypto 24/7. I believe he might even set up something special, maybe a special group or something. He could even have, a Twitter space dedicated 24/7 to crypto. So I think watch out when that happens. This is great news. The other day, somebody posted yesterday they were feeling kind of down about watching the show lately. They love the show, but Larry, they're like, Larry, you're talking about bad news all the time. Why am I talking about bad news all the time? Why are we, Max and I, doing that? Because we're your friends. We have to tell you the truth, and we're telling you the truth of what's going on in the market. It's scary right now. People are scared, but at the same time, there's tremendous opportunity. Okay, so here we go. Iron Lux Trader, smash the like button. Thank you so much for that. Iron Lux Trader, good morning, fellas. Happy Father's Day, and happy Father's Day to you if you're a father out there watching the show. Thank you, and don't forget to call your dads out there. Mrs. NFT Queen, smash that like button. She's back in full force. We have some. Okay, the IQ of the whole audience just went up just a couple more ticks because it's already a high IQ audience to begin with. Because that's why you guys are watching us. Because Mrs. NFT Queen is here, so thank you so much for that. Cool Cat Crypto cannot be messed around with because he will take you and drop you down a hole, and his cat will maul you, and then he'll turn into a war cat. Thank you so much. Happy Father's Day again. Yes, Cool Cat Crypto. Hello, everyone. Cody Core, happy Father's Day. That's the theme of today. We have so much to talk about with crypto, guys. I have a bunch of charts to show you on Bitcoin and some different fun stuff. Legrand Commission, Max, you sound tired. Take some time to rest after the show, my friend.
I know. I'm sorry, you guys. I am tired. I'm really tired. But yeah, it's one of those things. Trying to make things better for all of us. Trying to research the new software, make the show better, all that stuff.
Yeah, Max has been working very hard. I haven't had much sleep. I was fortunate enough to get good sleep, relatively speaking. I was able to get in 6 hours of sleep. That's a lot for me. So I really feel great. I have tremendous energy, tremendous stamina. It's just a matter of, just a bad migraine headache. I've identified the problem. I had neck surgery a few years back, and it's causing stress right down in here and in the muscle. So I'm going to take a little bit better care of myself and join a gym soon and get into a good stretching routine that I've been doing. Okay, thank you so much. Michael Cornwell says, yo. He says, hello, welcome back. Michael Cornwell's got the Facebook fan page. And also, just so you guys know, we are streaming on 4 platforms live. We've got YouTube, we've got Twitter, we've got our Facebook group, which is Crypto Talk Now Official. If you guys want to follow us on Twitter and YouTube and Facebook, and then one more is Twitch. We're live on all 4. 2 more platforms we're not going to tell you are going to be added next week. Did you guys notice that Binance scooped up quite a bit of Bitcoin? Thank you for that. I did not get into that, but I'm not surprised. This is what I was talking about. I am not surprised. I want to go show you guys the Bitcoin chart because I got to get Max to weigh in on this. This is coming over here. Let's see. This is Bitcoin, right? So right here, Bitcoin is at 19,960. What was that? 19,971. I said by Monday, by 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Bitcoin will be back over 20,000. I'm going to still stick with that prediction. Your thoughts, Max? Where are we going from here in the short term, next day or so?
Well, just real quick, back to that statement about Binance scooping it up. You guys got to keep in mind, they're not just, looking at it from the perspective of just having one guy staring at a chart, then he clicks the buy button. Literally, I imagine it would be something in which, somebody's notified, hey, you know what, when this drops to like 17 something in a number, put in that bot, have it auto buy it, done. It was a big case like that. It has to be, because you know what? They recognize those buy signals, and yesterday was definitely one of those big buy signals to get this at, 17,000 and odd numbers, so on. And I think that's exactly what they did. And they probably loaded up big time in that regard. And they need to. They need to prepare for the uncertain, volatile times that we're in. If anything, to create more of a reserve on top of what they already have. So, I mean, when they send out information or news in that regard, announcing things like that, to me, that just shows responsibility on their behalf, because they do need to prepare for, crazy things that could happen and so on. So that's how I personally feel about it in that regard with Binance. Now, back to what you were stating earlier, in regards to all this. I mean, it's just, you're going to see a lot of crazy price actions, going further, especially now that we're past this. I think we're going to approach that 20,000 mark, just like Larry Nostradamus predicted. We're going to hit it again, and we're going to see that spike. I did mention to you guys that I felt personally that we are going to. It is going to be kind of a case of buy the rumor, sell the news to a degree, because what do we know? We know that when it comes to any type of holiday, people do gather. This is technically a holiday. And people are going to talk, of course, with their fathers or other family members and so on over, barbecue, dinner table, whatever it be, about what they think about crypto. There's going to be that crowd that's also going to mention that these are the ultimate buying times. And I think that the volume and the price of Bitcoin is reflective of that. So back to you, Larry.
And thank you for that. We're almost there. We're at 19,928. Let's see if we can break 20,000 during the show here live. I'm going to go double check the last 24 hours in a second here, but I wanted to show you guys this. Shout out and thank you to Daily Crypto Trading on Twitter. This right here is a massive. This is showing you right here, book map, massive liquidity. Buy orders is moving to down, way down, 7.6, right in the 7K level, right over here. Buy orders 10K to 18K. Thin liquidity at 17K, 16K, and 15K respectively right there. You can see he has circled this area right here between the 6,000 and 8,000 level. There's a bunch of orders moving into that level. So there could be a signal. I'm showing you guys this right here that my 12,000 prediction could be a little bit off. It could even fall lower than that. What are your thoughts, Max?
we should have put our thumbnail as family FOMO, because that's basically what Father's Days end up being, or this particular weekend is basically being. It is family FOMO, or weekend FOMO, and by the time we get into Monday or Tuesday, we should still see an increase in that shift. And then I imagine by next weekend, you're going to see this, of course, fall off. Why? Because people are going to dump their position. It's just naturally going to happen. Um, and then we're going to go from there. But as far as the uncertain times, we are still in these uncertain times moving forward. And, you know, again, we don't know exactly when this is going to be over. Of course, Larry's prediction is still, you know, Valentine's Day 2023. I am still sticking to, basically end of August, early September is my prediction. But again, guys, we're not fortune tellers. We're not going to BS you. But nonetheless, let's take a look at the crypto bubbles. And to me, this is all representative based on what, Larry? Based on all the crazy buy orders from the previous day when everything was a sea of red. As you know, everything will soon become a sea of green, because it creates, as I always express, as the pressure cooker effect.
And sure enough, another prediction has happened that I've made. This is why, guys, you need to pay attention to Max and Larry, the Max and Larry show, because my prediction has been fulfilled again. Once again, I'm on a streak. I guess I need to start playing the lottery, because I don't even play the lottery. I'd rather just play with crypto. So here, right here, we have hit the $20,000 mark at 20,115 in the last 24 hours. You can see right here at 2:58 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, my time right here. So we just hit that just prior to the show. So once again, we got it right. Once again, guys, you need to watch the show. Pay attention. Come back here every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just to make it easy, so you have no excuses, because you can at least attend both of those shows. Okay, so there you go. Michael Cornwell, hope you are doing well. Morgan Streetfield, markets are going to green. Yes, that's why I flicked it up there to show you the top 100 in Bitcoin. Cody Cord, didn't Binance buy like 100K of Bitcoin? We will definitely look into that. That's something that somebody just mentioned. They bought a bunch of it. Tim Shea, yes. Iron Lux Trader, I think Elon can have a positive impact on Dogecoin by working with the devs, providing liquidity, support, and bringing utility to the token. They're talking about, yes, the possibility of Dogecoin having their own blockchain. So yes, Dogecoin is going to be a powerhouse. Look, maybe I'm going to go out and make another. Look, I'm going to make something else. This is going to be very controversial. Here's another prediction for you. This time it's going to involve Shiba Inu and Doge. Look, I believe if Dogecoin is able to come out, with a blockchain, the strong community has behind it, it might be difficult. I'm not going to say they're not going to do it. It may be difficult for Shiba Inu to pass the market cap of Dogecoin. If Dogecoin was to come out with a strong utility in terms of a blockchain, and Elon Musk, you couple that with Elon Musk taking over Twitter, Shiba Inu might not be able to pass ever. They may not be able to do it. They might not be able to pass. I'm just thinking of this right now. The market cap of Dogecoin ever. They might not be able to. Your thoughts, Max?
This is the other moment, the magic moment of the show, where Maximus doesn't agree with Mr. Larry. Why don't I agree with Mr. Larry? Is it just because Maximus is nothing but a huge Shiba Inu supporter who is going to beat that drum to the gates of hell and things like that? Well, not just that, but basically speaking, I am a fan of both. However, I will state this: I'm not going to agree with Larry in that regard, because yes, Dogecoin is going to have its own blockchain. That is the recent news. That is what we know. Yes, they have this positive catalyst that you're having Polygon being on board and helping out with that, which I think is great. We both need to hold the position of Dogecoin. We need to hold the position of Polygon. All that sounds great. However, as far as Shiba Inu not passing the market cap of Dogecoin, I think that is invalid. I think you're going to see it hopefully by the end of this year, when we see new all-time highs with Shiba Inu. Why? Because Shiba Inu, when you compare the two, top meme coins, because let's face it, they're like Coke and Pepsi when it comes to being the kings of the space. When it comes to community driven meme coin projects, you're going to see Shiba Inu eventually dethrone Dogecoin. And why is that? Because they simply have way more catalysts in the positive direction for them. You got, for instance, the big metaverse that they're going to have coming out. Dogecoin doesn't have that. You're also going to see things like a couple AAA games. Dogecoin doesn't have that. The only thing that Dogecoin has going for it is what has recently been released in the news, which I think is great. I don't believe in tribalism. I just want to state that. I'm a fan of both. But the one that takes the cake as far as the utility, the current utility, is basically what? Excuse me for that. I'm going to have to.
That's okay.
The one that takes the cake basically is still Shiba Inu. So
So
with
I
that
get you.
said, the volume, the mass amount of volume is still going to be there with Shiba Inu moving forward. As a result, the market cap will exceed Dogecoin eventually. I know, I get it. It hasn't happened yet. But I will kick it back to you. What are you going to say?
Not going to happen. It's not
Okay.
going to happen. I'm going to come. I respectfully disagree, and that's what's good about the show. We can have a disagreement, have a
Yes,
good debate.
absolutely.
This is a great debate. This is something that we haven't talked about because it just happened spur of the moment right now. I'm just going through my mind. If the Doge father, right? If Elon Musk is doing two things, if he's starting to tweet again, okay, he's starting to tweet again about Dogecoin, right? It's a fact. We just saw it. Okay, that's number one. And number two, there's a strong, 95% chance that he's going to take over Twitter, right? He's going to buy Twitter. So he's very, very crypto friendly. And he's also very, very Dogecoin friendly. So with those two things, and then hearing in the background that there's a rumor that Dogecoin is going to start their own blockchain. So if Dogecoin creates a blockchain, I believe it'll happen after Shiba Inu gets done with theirs. But I believe with Elon Musk sitting behind it as the biggest cheerleader, you can't compete with that. I don't care. Because want to know why? Because Elon Musk can be the face of Dogecoin. He's the unofficial face of it. And Shiba Inu right now is just a puppy dog character as far as the dev. We don't even know who he is. It could be Vitalik or whatever you're saying.
So
Maybe
you're
maybe
still
Elon is
basing this.
involved.
You're still basing this. I'm sorry. You're still basing this on market cap alone, correct?
Yeah, just the market cap.
Just market cap alone.
Yep.
I'm basing it on other things other than just market cap alone. Yes, I was able to get it at a penny. Yes, I was able to sell, like 80% of my position close to all-time highs, turn $300 into over 22K. Okay, that was very appealing. But at the same time, I will remind people that with Shiba Inu, I was able to get it for 0.50799 and basically take 88K into 88K.
Well,
My
what I
thing
mean
is
is,
this.
let me
It's
stop
not
you right there.
just, don't
Maybe you
just
didn't
focus so
understand
much
my.
on the difference between the two market caps
Yeah.
of the both.
No, what I was saying is maybe I didn't make my well, here's my statement. Maybe you can argue this. I'm just saying that I believe if there's enough time and Dogecoin does come out with a blockchain, I think Shiba Inu will come out with theirs first, right? Shibarium will come out first. I'm just saying I don't think with Elon Musk rallying behind Dogecoin and them coming out with a blockchain, I don't think that Shiba Inu will be able to surpass the market cap of Dogecoin. That's what my point was. If you want to argue that point there.
Well, no, I get what you're saying, and that's a very valid response. I'm just also going by what I've seen. Yes, Elon Musk is a great, huge, proponent, catalyst, where you want to call it, for Dogecoin. But at the same time, I have not seen significant price action, any upward trend, other than what happened basically, what was it, May of last year?
Right.
Since May of last year, that you have not seen any huge catalyst for Dogecoin moving, to cause huge price action. If anything, it kind of either leveled out or, in most cases, bottom out, if you will. And then the thing they keep pounding home all the time, well, Elon Musk is behind this. Okay, well, that's great. I'm glad to hear that. But moving forward, where's the sustainability compared to, for instance, Shiba Inu and Shiba Inu's ecosystem?
With
Now,
with the blockchain, that
I
would
get
be the
that.
answer to that.
I
If they
know.
have a blockchain.
I'm just talking about, like, in recent time, based on last year and present. Shiba Inu still takes the cake. I still believe that they will still take the cake by the end of this year. Now I get where you're coming from. Moving forward, having this blockchain, all these things are great. Is it possible that Dogecoin is eventually going to recognize that Shiba Inu has, like, wow, they have two AAA games, they have a metaverse and so on? Am I telling you guys that Dogecoin can eventually get into the metaverse and so on? No, I'm not telling you that that's not going to happen. I do believe that that could eventually happen, and if it does, then that's great. But how long is it going to take them to get something in gear and get the thing in motion and so on, other than just speculative tweets and
Yeah, I
hope?
agree with that. We need to see some action, not just the tweets from Elon.
Correct.
I agree with that point. Thank you
Okay.
for that. Cool Cat Crypto. I might pick up a little Doge. Cool Cat Crypto. I can't ignore the Doge father, Elon. La Grande Commission. He says Bitcoin has huge resistance at the 20,500 level. Let's go back and look at Bitcoin. Just pull it up over here. There's ETH, in case you guys are wondering. We're going to talk about that too. So he's saying there's massive resistance at the 20,500 level. That's what he's thinking right in here. So we're getting closer to that. I mean, we're at 19,927 at the moment. We did have this big pump right here. This is a 15-minute chart. We had this big pump that took us back over 20,000. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Moonforce General. Elon is behind Dogecoin because he's the e-god. That's right. Doge spelled backwards is e-god. So you guys are smart. You know that already. Mrs. NFT Queen. No, I'm loving this crash right now. I want everything to keep falling for the next few weeks. I want to see 5 cent crow. You see that? She's turning into a bear because she's going to load up on what she wants to buy. She's going to load up on the good ones. So thank you for that. So
that's why her and her husband are going to be creating generational wealth, probably for their family soon. And I fully believe that.
Yes,
it's the smart plays like this that creates the ones that succeed and the ones who just wish that they would have done something. And they keep saying, we always see it, our colleagues and so on. Man, I wish I would have bought this at this price. I wish we got into that price. And the same applies to stocks. The same applies to anything.
I think because of Max, we are popular with the NBA and also former NBA players. Welcome, who's a new viewer to the show. Welcome, Shaquille O'Neal. He says Shaq with the combo. So look at this, guys. We got an endorsement. We have Shaq behind us. He's watching the show. Thank you for being here, Shaq. He says huge farts at 25 for Bitcoin. Thank you for that.
That's one way of looking at it, yeah.
Nation Rising. This is a pump and dump. The whole thing is, Bitcoin, this is what happens. It pumps and dumps. That's how everything, the stock market, all of it is. That's how charts work, right? Nation, that's what the volatility creates income for people. It creates gains, whether it's just a paper.
Right.
You haven't realized the gains yet, but that's what we want. We want volatility to be able to make money, especially if you're a trader, which I'm not. I'm not a day trader.
I'm cool with the pump and dumps with legitimate projects like, I should say projects at this point, a product like Bitcoin and so on. I'm not cool with pump and dumps from illegitimate projects, and I'm not cool with the rug pulls. So as the saying goes, don't get it twisted, but recognize that with the market volatility, these things are going to happen, especially after Father's Day. Let's face it, people are going to sell out their positions. This is definitely going to go down. Like I said yesterday, this is going to go down by Friday of next week for sure.
Well, but the pressure is coming from both ways, buy and sell from the big guys, the institutional investors that are in Bitcoin. That's what you're seeing. They're kind of playing like a little bit of a cat and mouse game with the chart. Nation Rising. He's saying more pain coming for the market. Cool Cat Crypto. Flare launches July 4th. Don't underestimate the impact of Flare. Thank you. Oh, here's somebody new. RL Calm. Welcome, RL Calm. Thank you so much. Consider changing your avatar to something that speaks of who you are as a person so we can get to know you as a person, because we want to know our crypto family here. By the way, guys, don't forget to smash the like button, hit the button for us. Bitcoin 10K soon. You might be right.
I would agree with you on that. That Larry and I agree that it's going to be either 10K or 12K, but thank you. Welcome. Consider what Larry just mentioned. We would love to see you become a regular and know more about you.
RL Calm. Doge can be something in the future. Thank you for that. Within equals without. Don't hit people. Hit the like button. Yes, we don't want to punch anybody, except for one thing. We want to punch. We want to punch the algorithm, right? It's not a person. So do that for us. Ricky, how He says, hi, how is everyone doing today? Thank you, Ricky. Welcome back. Mrs. NFT Queen, my biggest plays right now are Crow, Matic, and Gala. Look, I'm in all three of those. I have a little bit recent when I've been reading. I'm a little bit hesitant now with Matic. I feel like there's some security concerns. I will look into it a little bit deeper. I haven't had a chance, but I'm a little bit hesitant. Shaq is
Those are
back
great
again.
plays. Those are great plays, Mrs. NFT Queen. My thing is, I mean, I'm not currently in Gala. I want to be, but yes, three great plays there.
Shaq with the combo rejection. There's going to be rejection. He's saying at 20,500. Nate, nay, there will be more utilities for Dogecoin if Elon owns Twitter. That's what I'm going with this. That's my theory. Moonforce General, female dev for Shiba Inu. Maybe we don't even know right now. It's just a character. Shib 420. Welcome, Shib 420. Shiba's #1. Great for that. Thank you. Consider changing your avatar to a Shiba Inu so we can know that you're a big SHIB supporter. Nate, nay. Twitter might accept Doge payment for advertisement and tips on Twitter. Yes, that's another thing. Thank you for backing that up. Thank you for adding a little more fuel to my debate with Max. Yes, so here's the thing. Okay, here's where it gets political. I didn't even think about that angle. Let me just blow this right here. So look, Max. So we know that, okay, so we can agree on this, that Elon is pro Doge, right? And he's kind of almost a little bit anti Shiba Inu, a little bit, because he has to pick one side or another. That's what he does. He's picking one side. Okay, so if he comes out and let's just pretend that we fast forward, whatever, a couple months, he owns Twitter, and he says, by the way, great news. We can accept our influencers on Twitter will get Bitcoin tips, but not only that, they can get Dogecoin tips, but he doesn't say anything about Shiba Inu as for tips. Is that going to be something that might tip the scale in favor of Doge over Shiba? Is that going to add more in terms of Shiba might not be able to catch Doge market cap wise?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, they wouldn't be able to as far as market cap goes. But I still feel as though the life-changing money would definitely still be Shiba Inu, mainly based on math, if you will.
Right.
But at the same time, you also got to keep in mind, when is he going to announce it? Is he going to time it perfectly? Is he going to announce it during a bull market? And if he doesn't announce it during a bull market, then of course that's going to be absolutely huge for Dogecoin moving further. You may start seeing great things that you saw in early to mid 2021. Some people still saying, still stating that you could go back up to. I should say go back up to $1, but maybe reach the dollar mark. I still believe that actually. I think that previous all-time high was basically late April, early May 2021 of I think it was about 72 cents. I think that's still achievable again, and I do believe that we can see it go past that. But we want to see them execute upon it. We don't want to hear just tweets and so on. Here's some of the things we're thinking about doing. It needs to be actually executed, and then see it in motion, and then see the adoption of people being on board and saying, you know what, this is great. For one, it doesn't cost much to use Dogecoin compared to like some of the other coins or token projects out there. And when you see the adoption of people actually physically using it to buy things, that's the thing that still needs to stand out. Because let's face it, at the end of the day, when it comes to crypto, there isn't that one set coin, if you will, that everybody's using to buy things with. It's a collection of a little bit of this and a little bit of that and so on. If they could stand out as being the proponent of like, wow, you got to have some Dogecoin to buy, some rolled tacos or, hamburger or whatever, right? Then that would be the biggest catalyst moving forward. You would see huge price action because at the end of the day, it's supply and demand. The adoption would be there. And then who knows, they probably could hold that for a while. But again, this is all of us just being speculative, hoping for this at this moment.
Let's get back to Bitcoin right here. You can see Bitcoin's going on a little mini run here. It's over 20,000 at the moment, 20,092. Welcome back to Selmo Fudd. Welcome back again. She says, the Jin, thank you so much for returning. You're always part of our family here. Everyone is. Happy Father's Day to the dads. The Grand Commission, Max, do you think 1 million Shiba Inu is enough? That's a small amount. What do you think? That's pretty small, right, Max?
Go back to that again. I was reading another
Do you think
comment.
1 million Shiba Inu is enough?
Nope. Do
The
not think
kid,
1 million Shiba Inu is not enough.
Larry, Max, and Patches, how are you doing today? We're doing
It might
great.
help you a little bit, but it definitely got. If you want life-changing money, 1 million Shiba Inu is not enough. I'm just going to be blunt with you.
Mrs. NFT Queen, I picked up a very small amount of dogs or Doge, I think she's saying, around 12 cents. I wish I would have waited, just going to hold it as a moon bag and see what happens. Thank you for that, Mrs. NFT Queen. Garrett, welcome back. Hey, Larry and Max. Selmo, what is Clear Crypto? I'm not interested in Clear Crypto at all. I'm going to move past that. Garrett says Monday, everything will go down again. Anonymous.
Yep,
Look
it
at that.
will. He's right. It will.
From the group Anonymous. You see that? What happens? Look, guys, okay, I'm fired up now. This is great news. Look, Anonymous follows us. And not only Anonymous, but Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, there's big time players coming in here, right? Former NBA players. The group Anonymous is in favor of us. And that's good to have Anonymous on your side. You don't want to go against anything with Anonymous because they will shut you down. So he says, hi, thank you so much, Anonymous. A representative from Anonymous is here. Okay, Cool Cat Crypto, 10K Bitcoin for sure. You see, if you would have paid attention to the show, Max and I were talking. We said 12K. He agreed with me. He came around and said, I agree. Okay, now we're looking at 10. Maybe we're agreeing on that. We might go below 12K. So you got to pay attention. Stop watching people that tell you that, Bitcoin can never, ever. Don't listen to someone saying never. Don't ever listen to someone say that Bitcoin can't never get to a price. It will never fall below 30. Don't listen to that. That's just pure crap, to be honest with you. You can never say that price of an asset will never go below something. Cool Cat Crypto at NFT Queen. Manic, the star of the bunch for sure. Okay, thank you. Anonymous is back. Musk is not buying Twitter anymore. He backed out. How far in the past are you? I don't know. News to me. Did you hear that, Max? They backed out of it? Elon Musk backed out of buying Twitter?
I had to look into that because last I saw that the main thing was that he still wanted to see, how many are bots and all that stuff like that, and they wouldn't provide him, and it was still on the fence. But I didn't see any official announcement that he completely backed out. So you must have some insider information in that regard, or maybe post something about that. Because
he is anonymous. Look, these guys have info, so we'll respect your opinion on that. Mrs. NFT Queen Facts, Cool Cat. Andrew says, great content, great debate. Doge wins. Laugh out loud, Max. Sorry, I do not own Shiba. Okay, thank you for that.
You're missing the boat on the Shiba, man. I'm telling you, you're missing the boat on Shiba. I have close to 40 in my different things in my portfolio. By far, Shiba Inu still is the number one highest mover for me. The one I did the very best in. I'm telling you, you gotta get some Shiba Inu. Not financial advice, but that's what I would personally do.
Andrew is a great friend of the show. Very, very sharp guy. So we appreciate you, Andrew. Marcus Wizhead. Welcome back, Marcus Wizhead. Bitcoin, BTC, right, is not going to 10. Y'all have lost your minds. Well, you know what? My mind was lost years ago. So that's what makes me unique. And I have a lot of fun. But, I'll respectfully disagree. Marcus Wizhead lost. Okay. Moonforce General. If Doge is implemented into Twitter, what about the security factors that involve connecting your wallet? Jeez, all hype. Well, look, let me just tell you something. I respect you, Moonforce General, but look, remember, Elon is a tech guy, okay? So, and even if he doesn't buy Twitter, we were still talking about one of the largest platforms in the world, Twitter. I think that they can find somebody. I think they can definitely find a whole team of 100 people to figure out how to make it secure, believe me. And if they can't figure it out, Anonymous is here. They'll figure it out. All right, so thank you.
The answer would be it's called a plugin. Think about MetaMask when you make it. You install that plugin when you go in and so on. It goes right into your browser. I imagine it would be a plugin, but focused towards Twitter. Obviously, they can make it happen. Absolutely, the darn guy. If he's able to create SpaceX, do you think he can't figure out a secure plugin for your browser to connect? The Twitter version, or I'm sorry, the Dogecoin / Twitter version of a wallet. They're going to figure it out.
Nate, a minimum of 100 million SHIB is great if SHIB reaches 1 cent. I don't see Shiba Inu reaching 1 cent. I'm sorry, I don't see that right now. Marcus Wizhead, all the people that are scared about Bitcoin dropping and saying crypto is dead, are the people that FOMO'd in. Yes, correct. They bought at the wrong time. They don't believe. They don't believe they what they stuck their money into. Welcome back, Texas, Beta, Bada, Realist, Crypto. Luna Classic is pumping up big time. Let's go. Is it really? I have the Luna Classic chart because we stay on top of charts. That's what we do on the show here. So right over here, he's saying it's pumping. That's Doge. Let's get into Luna Classic. Look at that. He's right. Look at this breaking news. Right now, Luna Classic is pumping. So all you guys that are day trading, you're having a fun time right now. If you got in lower here, possibly yesterday or earlier today, you're looking at a big spike, a big green candle. Right now, we have it at a 15-minute chart, so we could see something here.
Yeah, switch to a 3 or 1. Let's see. Is it still going? Be interested to refresh that.
What's that?
Be interesting to refresh that at the 1 minute or 3 minute mark on your filter.
Okay, that was 15. Here's the 1 minute. Oh, look at that. It's going back down.
Just like that. There it goes.
And then 3 minute. Let's see. 3 minutes shows that. Okay, so at the 1 minute, it's going the other way. So we'll keep an eye on that for a few minutes. Let's see right here. Selmo FUD. What is June 10th? Juneteenth. Okay. Ricky, just bought 20 million SHIB for my family. When I'm gone, $200 now. Be life-changing money for the future. Thank you for that. Moonforce General, Doge 2.007. Really? It's going to go down that far?
I hope it does. If it does, I will. Oh, my goodness. Ultimate buying opportunity.
Mitchell.
Oh, Max, you're so negative about Doge. No, I'm not. I just recognize buying opportunities.
Mitchell, Amos. Thank you for being here. Somebody new. So does anybody know how long will this recession go? Okay. So look, we already are in the recession right now. So we're in the recession now. Don't listen to people that tell you that we're not, because we are. Look at the prices of everything. We have hyperinflation. We just had the Fed just released the other day. They're raising interest rates by 75 basis points, and they're also threatening to do that again a few more times. They're going to raise them again. We've had a prolonged period of low interest rates. People, cheap money. People can borrow money, houses, institutions, companies. People could borrow money on the cheap. And so how long is the recession going to go? I think that you're going to see, my opinion, February 2023 is when the recession will ease up a bit, because the Fed will start to rein in interest rates again, because they got to cool off inflation, and they're going to just start to go the other way with it, is what I'm saying. They're going to do some things to cool off the economy now, so that they can but what they're doing is they're selling off some assets. People don't know about that, but they are. And I think they will ease up their interest rates as far as their increases. They're not going to increase them as dramatically. Maybe they even cut them. So we'll have to see. But February, I think it'll go to February 2023. What's your thoughts, Max? The recession, you're saying?
Yeah, typically speaking, you're looking at least 2 years. I personally think we're in a recession as we speak. Just, the mainstream media is going to label that way because, let's face it, they don't want people to panic more than, people are depressed. People are upset. The economy sucks. Let's face it. Gas prices suck. I last I saw it was like $5.80 at the pump. If you live in California, you're even destroyed even more. But I was going to state, yeah, I'm gonna come with Larry on that. I'm thinking maybe 2 to 3 years max, and then I think we'll be fine after that. But again, things could happen. You have crazy madmen from, Mr. Putin out there and so on. Last I heard, he has terminal cancer. I don't wish death on anybody, but on him I do. I hate to say that. I'm supposed to be a Christian person, not wish death on anybody. On him I do.
Okay, so I'm looking over here. I'm just trying to find this one chart that I had. I'm really trying to see where it is. It's not over here. It's something that I grabbed off of Twitter, and now I don't see it. Okay, so we talked about this chart here. Okay, so here we go. So going back over here to this one here. So this is courtesy. We got to give them credit. Charts BTC has posted this Bitcoin chart right here from bitcoincharts.com. So thank you for that. You can see the prices of Bitcoin all the way through right now. This was as of yesterday. price was 19,589, right? The year before. This is all on the 19th of June. So let's go all the way back to June 19th, 2011. Bitcoin was 18 bucks. Next year, $6, 105. See that? 2014 was 602. This is when I discovered. Okay, so I discovered Bitcoin in here in this year, 2013. But when I did, it must have been a little around the fall. It was around $600 when I discovered it back in 2013. Okay, so here, 602. The 2015, it was 248. 2016, 759. 200554, 6,700. You get the point. 9,000, 9,300. So look, 35,744. What a difference a year makes. You can see that right there. This chart over here, basically, you can see this depicts everything that goes on with the halving. So you can see that right in here. This is the first to second halving, the second to third, and the third halving. We're going to have a fourth halving. So this would be a big catalyst, but it's not going to be all the way until 2024 is when the next halving is going to be. So just a little bit of information if you guys want to look at some of this stuff.
I'm glad that you pointed out, at the end of the day, people who got in before the halving started are the ones who really created the wealth, in my humble opinion. And going forward, that's why I always mention the whole thing with Ethereum, like the V2, the layer 2. It's those who got in and are accumulating that. Yeah, all the focus is on Bitcoin right now, and I get it. But the other focus should be, trying to recognize buying moments for Ethereum and so on. Especially, like, what was it yesterday when Ethereum was down? What was it, like 900 something? You know what I mean? Like Tim Shea said, basically back up the truck, load it up, and so on. Those are the people who recognize these buying opportunities, and they're just that. And we'll probably see it happen a few times more, especially on the run up to Larry's prediction of Valentine's Day.
Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm just looking here. I'm looking actually at the Ethereum chart because you mentioned Ethereum. It was as low as the other day. It was interesting. Right here, there's this wick here around $880. Don't quote me. That's the NASDAQ 879. But I still think that Ethereum, even though it's pumping now, I said I was a buyer at 1,100. That was a couple weeks ago. I'm being more greedy. I still think that this whole market could be a fake out. That's why I put that in the thumbnail. I still think that we have a chance. It's around $1,100 right now, $1,108. Right. I think we have a chance of getting down to $850. We're looking at Ethereum, in case you guys are wondering. Let's see. Iron Lux Trader, my biggest plays are dollar cost averaging. I think it's what he's saying. He's dollar cost averaging into XRP, Crow, Matic, SHIB, and Dogecoin. Gala, Gods are also good plays. Nate, will SHIB reach 1 cent in the next 4 years? Maybe in the next 4 years, but not in the short term. Garrett says,
I agree with that.
Garrett says the recession will be till the end of the year. So that's right in line with what I'm saying. The true bull run starts in February next year. Mitchell Amos, I agree. Mitchell Amos, thank you guys. Putin, Fedor, welcome back, Fedor. Putin is no different than your American leaders who bombed 10 countries in 15 years.
No, of course I don't have a problem with Russians. I think the Russian people are good people. Don't twist my words, please. I'm not like that. I have Russian friends and so on, Ukrainian friends and so on. I think the Russian people are good people. At the end of the day, it's the government leaders.
All right, and thank you for that, Max, for that clarification. So coming over here, I'm just going to flip through some of these other things to see what I've missed. Just a real quick, I don't want to get too much into Solana because it's disappointing. Solana might see an extended decline unless the bulls, so I'm not even going to read anything about it. I'm going to exit out. We know that Solana, in my opinion, is a ticking time bomb because of what they're stopping the blockchain today. But look, so a couple of days ago, because I couldn't find fresh information, but it's about the same. I can tell you maybe there's a little bit of a tick up with Bitcoin turning around now. But, you can see what's going on in the market. There's the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index. They didn't do an update. This was the last update was on the 18th. So a couple days ago now, or I'm sorry, just yesterday. So we'll see what happens. So you can see, this is kind of common sense right here. We looked at this chart right here with Bitcoin. Okay, so crypto market, this is courtesy of CoinDesk. Crypto market tumbles as Bitcoin breaks previous cycle highs. Remember I was saying yesterday about 2017, Bitcoin's price fell below that 19,783, the all-time high it notched in December. See that, guys? We haven't experienced this since a long time ago, right? Back in 2017, December,
Right.
when we fell. So this is like big news. That's why we're talking about Bitcoin so much. So there you go for that.
Hold on, let's take a moment to recognize those who are currently watching. We just broke that 200 mark. We have 200 people currently watching and climbing. Guys, thank you for joining us today on Father's Day with Crypto Talk Now. This is the Max and Larry Show. Please considering like, commenting, and subscribing to our channel as well as our show. And with that said, we would love to hear from you. We have an ever-growing community, and we will basically welcome you, and so will our community. And if you happen to have a non-custom avatar, consider changing it. We would like to learn more about you. For instance, your hobby, what you're into, etc., etc. But like to give you a warm welcome, especially if you are new. So thank you for joining us. Back to you, Larry.
I might be changing my opinion a little bit on Do Kwon. He might potentially be innocent. I'm not sure because I have to do some more investigation. But the SEC, I discovered from a little bit of research, I have to dig more into it because someone sent me some information. It looks like back on July 8th, 2021, way back then, the SEC actually interviewed Do Kwon. They interviewed him for 5 hours. So the SEC knew something way back then, which is very interesting. So I'm wondering, he's been getting a lot of pressure from the South Korean government, right? And also from our SEC, our great SEC here in the U.S., because, you know, they're such great people there. So they're doing some investigative work. So I'm going to dig a little bit deeper right here. But this little article here says Do Kwon and Terraform Labs to comply with the SEC investigation after losing the appeal case. They lost their appeal because they got a subpoena. So they did appeal that, but they lost. So we're going to have to dig a little bit deeper. It's basically, they're saying that it's the same thing like XRP, similar, not 100%, but, you know, they violated the security laws and stuff like that. But, you know, it's a gray area because the SEC can't control something that's overseas anyway. So we'll have to see. I think right now, Do Kwon is in Singapore and his family is still back in Korea. So I have to just, you know, I have to kind of just pump the brakes a little bit because I don't really know exactly everything in detail what's going on, but I do find it fascinating. I need to find out, you know, both sides of the story here. So that's interesting. I don't know what your thoughts are on that, Max.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, you know, we can't have the attitude that this guy is just completely guilty and so on. It's kind of like you got to look at the evidence and so on, and you got to make a conclusion based off of what actual evidence. I have seen quite a bit of news in regards to he could possibly be innocent and so on. But again, you know, when you see all these allegations towards him, you know, there's one side that wants to think, well, he has to be guilty and so on. But we just need more information. Let's face it. We can't just be, you know, going with the naysayers and hopping on the bandwagon in that regard.
Yeah, so we're gonna have to look a little bit deeper into it. I just find it an interesting story because everybody has, you know, one narrative, and we have to look at all sides of the story. So I'm gonna look a little bit deeper into it. Let's see here. So here, okay. So this is a great question. Do you guys know about any updates with the XRP case? It's taking so long. Yes. Yeah, so here's what's going on. Here's my update from the XRP because I have a little birdie. I have a little birdie that's a little bit close to XRP. You know, he's an XRP expert. And he told me that definitely, and I think this is public, that definitely XRP, well, this is the public sentiment, it's out there. XRP is not going to accept any type of settlement. They are not going to, and that they feel really strongly that they're going to win. This is XRP's legal team saying this. They're going to win. They feel very confident. And the little birdie that has some information close to XRP is saying to me, don't worry about it. It's going to be over in January 2023. It's going to take a long time, but that's when they feel like the case will be wrapped up. So there you go there. Saj Ali, don't trust this pump. Anything on the weekend with low volume is a fake out. Bull trap. Thank you so much. That's why I threw that up on the thumbnail. I believe it is a fake out. Stay safe, peeps. So basically a fake out, if you guys don't know, is when there's trades going in because they're anticipating the market going a certain way, you know, the price going a certain way, and then it hits the resistance, right? So that's what we're talking about. It's going a way that people are not expecting. So, you got to be careful because you're looking at this, you might be chasing, Bitcoin right now is making a move. Were we at the bottom? I really don't know. I don't think anyone knows. So we'll have to wait and see. I don't think we're at the bottom. It could be a fake out. We'll have to see. Marcus Wizhead, XRP never claimed to be a security. I don't get it. Yeah. Well, you know what? It's a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt. Look, the SEC has to exert its authority because they feel threatened. The SEC definitely governs, the stock market right here in the U.S. And they want to be able to control things. So they feel threatened by crypto, and this is what it's all about. So that's what it is. It's a power struggle. Garrett says, if I am right in the past, the value of Bitcoin was 5 cents, but in that time, it wasn't easy like now to buy Bitcoin. Yes, it wasn't. There were no wallets. There was nothing like that. This is, it's a little bit complicated still. DeFi is complicated for new people, but it's nothing like it was in 2009, 2010, 2012, 13, all in there. It was difficult. Ricky, the way I look towards Kwon is this. It's like owning a business and destroying your income by sabotage. Why would you destroy your own income? That's true. That's a good point. Why would you do that? We'll have to look deeper into the story. It's going to take a lot of investigative work. We're going to try to jump on a little more research. Ricky said, I think he may have made a mistake and it went overboard. You know what? Kwon is a confident guy. He seems very confident, so he might have overcompensated with a few things. So there we go. All right. So we got Bitcoin back up on here. We have right now, let's go back to the 15-minute chart. You can see here we had this pump right here, right? We were at 19,601 all the way up over 20,213. So right now we were at 20,126. So my prediction, you don't want to keep like patting myself on the back, but I'll at least tip my cap. I'll tip my cap this time to myself because I did say that Bitcoin was going to go over 20,000 by tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern. That meaning tomorrow, Monday, it's already achieved that. So I don't know. I think at this point it could turn the other way. I mean, my feeling is it's going to turn the other way. You think we're going to keep going up based on looking at the chart, Max? Are we going to keep steadily climbing, or have we reached the bottom, or is it going to go the other way?
It's going to go the other way by probably midday tomorrow.
Okay, we'll see.
If I had to make a prediction, that's what I'm going to say. Because you're going to have people who are going to dump their position after the weekend. You may have, like I said before, that rich uncle or whatever, or in this case, the father, or heck, it could be his son just trying to help his dad out, and then the dad doesn't know what he's doing. And then he's like, oh, well, I saw this spike way up, so I'm going to go ahead and, it was worth, I don't know, throw out a number. It was worth 19,000. Now it's worth, 25 or 20,500. I'm going to make a 1,500 on it or something. Well, I should state like that. That's owning a full thing. Let's face it. Some people are going to own slivers and shards of it, but you get the point I'm trying to say. People are going to dump their position, and that's just the reality of it. And that's probably going to happen Monday. I mean, I think that's realistic.
I think Bitcoin right now is being, controlled a bit. There's a lot of pressure up and down, both ways, buys and sells. I think it's coming from bigger investors like institutions. Blackrock being one of them, bigger players.
Well, of course, yeah.
Like
there's always
Elon
the institutional money. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think always the institutional money.
Yeah, I don't think that the retail market is moving Bitcoin at this point, at this moment. But I could be wrong. So that's just my thoughts on it. Let's see here. Oh, ETH is up 20%. Really? It's up that high since yesterday? Let's double check that. Let's double check what he's saying, because that's interesting. We were looking at the chart. Let's just quickly. Okay, yeah, you're right. Wow, it's really made a big rebound, right? 21%. So that's interesting. This could be a fake out too. Like, we just don't know about the overall market right now. I feel it's just it's too dangerous right now. It's very unpredictable. I still think we're headed lower. I think this is just, could be temporary, 1 day, 2 days, and go back lower. Marcus Wizhead, does anyone know the liquidation points of Michael Shallot and Celsius? Comment below and let us know. We can look that up. Max, how about this? While I'm talking through the comments, could you do me a favor and look that up and see if you have any information on liquidation points of Michael Shallot and Celsius?
Sure.
And when you're doing that, I'll just, you can relax and just look that up. We don't need it right away. I'll go through this. Nay, I think Anchor Protocol UST is the biggest bogus scam that misleading investors for high yield percentage return around 20% before the crash. Okay, thank you for that opinion. Burned by Saitama. I think, we got into it a little bit a few days back, and we basically made up. I forgave him, and I just really think that your name. I get a kick out of your name every time I read it. Burned by Saitama. The champion is here. Volt is in the house. Volt is in the house. Look, we welcome everyone from Volt. I think what Pablo Crow is doing is outstanding. He's great. He's so passionate. This is what I like about Pablo Crow, the YouTuber. Look, Pablo Crow did very well from my understanding with Volt. There's no denying that. But what I love about Pablo Crow is that he's so passionate. He picked one thing. He picked something, and he's heavily involved as far as, he's a great ambassador for Volt because he's so passionate, and that's great. Hopefully one day I'll be able to find something that I can be so passionate about. So I do appreciate that. Okay, Ricky says mysterious 3 a.m. it will drop. We talked about that yesterday. You're right. You rose that yesterday. 3 a.m. There's always some funky stuff going on with the market. Okay, Tim Shea, 119,000 Bitcoin is a significant investment. Yes, that's a lot. 119,000 at around 20 grand, 19 grand. That's a lot of money. CZ is very smart individual and must feel the bottom is very close to make that purchase. Okay, so there's something there. So that's something we didn't look up, Max. It was mentioned earlier in the show. If that's true, if that's 119,000 Bitcoin, let me just grab my phone right here. I'm going to use my calculator here. It says 119,000 if that's true. Let's just keep the math simple. Let's say he bought it at 19,000. Yeah, the darn calculator doesn't even go up that high. I did do it on a financial calculator. I don't have that in front of me. I just have a basic cell phone, right? It's whatever this is, S21 Ultra. All right, Tim Shea. Okay, so look, yes, we have to double check that. We'll double check the fact on that. I'm going to take your word for it now, but you know what? That could be an indication. That could be a big indication. Okay, if that really went through and he bought that much Bitcoin, let's go back to look at Bitcoin right now. If he did that, then you know what? Maybe we did see the bottom. Maybe he's a lot smarter than I am. There's not too many people. Okay, I'll admit that CZ is smarter than me. Everybody else, I don't really know. Okay, Elon Musk, he's smarter. Okay, but other than that, look, Bitcoin. Okay, so back to KuCoin. We're going to cheat and go through it this way. I have so many tabs open. We're doing a lot of research for you guys. Everybody here, Max, me, and Johan. So look, you might be right. Look what happened over here, right? There was a big push up. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. All right, so here, look, we are definitely trending down. Okay, but look, the 15th, right over in here, 17th. Okay, maybe. I don't know. We have to figure out. You got to let me know if this was yesterday when this purchase was made. We'll look at it. If you can double check that too, Max, that's probably a key thing, actually. Welcome back, Cody Core. I have returned. Let Shiba overtake Doge in market cap forever. And then Volt is going to beat the Bull. Really? That's a little ambitious there.
That's some bold statements there.
I think Max and I will both agree that Volt is not going to surpass Shiba or Doge, but you know what? Who are we to know? I just feel that way. Saj Ali, still surprised. US double D. Everybody likes those double Ds. Still hasn't crashed, or Celsius as well. Isn't there other major exchanges holding by a thread? Like, yes, Coinbase. They're holding on there. I think that they're in trouble. They're in more trouble than they'll allude to. Fedor. Every time a bear market happens, you always have the doom and gloom people saying it is all over. Laugh out loud. Yeah. Then they go silent during the bull run. That's right. Stop listening to these YouTubers that are saying that, they're going to, because what happens is like, this is an opportunity for people. We got to be happy about some things. Yeah, it's sad that people are losing money, but there's opportunity. Some of these guys these influencers are going to go back to their jobs. We're going to still be here. We're through. You know what? We're going to be more popular in the bear market. Actually, I was thinking about it. Someone was asking me this morning. Someone actually in my family said to me, well, you know what? What's going to happen here? Is people going to still want to watch about crypto? Yes. You guys need to watch us more right now. This is like, you need to know what's going on. You're a little bit worried. You need to tune in every day, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and also 3 p.m. now Eastern Standard Time every single day. We are here. Luna Classic is still pumping. We'll check on it in a second. Marcus Wizhead, sailor. He meant sailor, not shallot. I was trying to figure out what he meant by that. Okay. Yeah. He's talking about Michael Saylor, right? MicroStrategies, whatever he calls himself now, the company.
Right.
That's what we need to check on. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. Tarin, Clara. Hey, welcome back. He's they're waving hi. Okay. Selma Fudd, the Jin. They must not know about Volt. Yeah. Well, we know about
Well,
Volt.
about Volt, I have a position of Volt. I'm not, we're not dogging Volt, no pun intended.
I don't know if it's going to be. I have to be realistic, though. I don't see it passing Shiba or Doge, but that's just me. I'm holding on to my double Ds. Hold those double Ds. They feel great. Hold on to those double Ds. Coin view cap. Scared money don't make money. Yeah, that's a famous saying. Thank you for that, Keith. You can't be scared. You got to hang in there. T, welcome back to an OGT member of the channel. Hey, everyone. Look, guys, we only have 184 people in here. There should be 2,084 people. Please. The only reason why is because this channel is being suppressed. People are scared of the truth. They hate when I make predictions and I'm right. But you know what? I have to tip. You know what? I had to look. I'm humble, but not really so much right now because I'm right. So I got to show people. All right. So burned by Saitama. I sold my Luna. Are you talking about Luna Classic or Luna 2? I'm thinking Luna Classic play for an ETH play. Or maybe he's talking about regular Luna. I don't even know. Hey guys, crazy Sunday. Yes, Father's Day. It's crazy, but remember, crypto is worldwide. Coin view cap. Ethereum is about to have a big breakout. I told everyone. Haha. All right. So it already is pumping now. What, 21%? You might be right about that. Okay, so here. Look at where we are. We're exactly at 1,100. I said I was a buyer at 1,100. I can't do it now. I can't buy now. I have to wait. I have to wait and see what happens. I feel like it's going to go back the other way at some point, back to 850, and then I'm a buyer. 21% in the last 24 hours. Right now, 1,100. The high was a little earlier at 1,106. Right in here. So there we go. Okay. La Grande Commission. RBM is 86% up. Thank you. Burned by Saitama. He's talking about Luna Classic. Okay. All right. So that's what happened. He got out of it. I mean, to me, it's a lottery. Luna Classic is my lottery ticket. I'm down too much to sell. Look, I put $1,100 in or whatever, and I'm up to I don't even want to look, $70 maybe now. I don't even know. I don't even care because it's long-term. And if it happens, it happens. I'll donate. I'll give the money to my dog. He does a great job. Look, if you guys don't know, just to keep it fair, for the other influencers, we are allowing a dog just to keep, because you know what, Max and I are we're trying to be sharper with more research here and to kind of handicap ourselves to bring our IQ down a little bit. We're actually going to let the dog sometimes do a technical analysis because he does a better job than other people. And you know what, it's surprising because he's a dog, but we have to level the playing field because we don't want to beat up people too much. But this show is going places. We're instituting some more software and hardware next week. We're looking to soon implement what we're trying to do, but we can't disclose everything. We're live on 4 platforms. We're adding a couple more, and we're also adding the feature people are going to call in. All right, so here, back to what we've got. Let's go over back because I like looking at Bitcoin. It's important. And we're looking at Bitcoin at 20,133. Welcome. Okay, so Mrs. NFT Queen says US double D just dropped to 24 cents. Okay, see, look.
Wow.
Keep pegging. It's another prediction I made.
Yep.
Wow, man, I need to play the lottery. I just said that yesterday. Okay, so that's done. I can't, you know what? I'm not going to kick people when they're down. If anybody's invested in USDD, I feel bad for you, but I did say I feel like it's going to be the next one to depeg, and there it is. QSA Mullen. Hey, y'all. Welcome back. She's a lady from Georgia. We appreciate the Southern hospitality. She was blowing kisses the other day. Maybe she'll do it again. She's going to blow kisses, emoji kisses to anybody that hits the like button. So please do that so you can get a kiss, an emoji kiss, that is, from QSA Mullen. Taran, damn, I wanted to see Bitcoin going down. I shorted it. Oh, you got to be careful. He must have got, okay, you got stopped out. He had a stop loss in there, I guess. He lost that position. Okay, thank you. Lance, unless VB, Vitalik Buterin, I guess he's saying, swoops in and burns half of the volt supply, it's going nowhere near SHIB or Doge. Thank you for that. And Lance, thank you. It looks like now your avatar is a capital L, but I could be wrong. if you could just change it to something that represents who you are as a person, because I'd like to get to know you because you are special. Each and every person in here is a special person because you're watching the show, and that's what makes you highly intelligent. I'm just kidding. You guys are highly intelligent first, and you come in here, and that's why you're attracted to us. Coin view cap, no. USDD is at 96. We'll have to check on that. Okay, so that's still bad. All right, Legrand commission. Also, Solana is up 18%. Well, I lost faith in Solana, but that's just me. It's following the rest of the market right now, right? Tarun, fingers crossed for USDT. Yeah, it's gonna be dangerous. I'll tell you what, the death spiral, if that happens, it's gonna scare a lot of people. If USDT becomes depegged, I'm not ready to make that prediction yet, but if it does become depegged, I will say this: we're gonna be in for a world of hurt, especially if the Fed comes out and raises. If you know, I think look. This is what the Fed Reserve does. They're scaring people right now. They're doing saber rattling. They got the saber and they're rattling it around. We're going to say, okay, we're going to raise. Oh, look, the interest rates are going to go up again. 75 basis points again. We're going to hit you again. It's just saber rattling right now. I don't believe they're going to do it that high, but that's just me, my experience with other markets like the stock market and everything from the past. All right, so look, you got this. Yes, look, she's blowing kisses for you guys. Look, everybody that hits the like button, she's going to blow you an emoji kiss. Gare says Shiba Doge is up 40%, but if I want to sell them on Uniswap, I only get $650, $1,700. What's the value of that? Hey, Max, you just jump in anytime you've got some info for us that you've been looking at. You let me know.
Okay.
A bid. May Mood. Terra Classic, please. You want to see the Terra Classic chart? Here it is. Right here. So look, that's 4 hours. Let's get into 15 minutes to understand a little bit better. In the 15-minute, we did have this big pump here, followed by another pump, and now a bit of a pullback here on this 15-minute candle. So that's what you're looking at. If you want, we can do something special. Look at it on a 3-minute chart. And there's the 1-minute chart. So you can see up-to-date, cutting-edge information live. There you go. And everyone's happy. Ricky. Well, I guess I'm gone since you can't see my comments for some reason, or I'm just being skipped. No, actually, Ricky, I apologize. I can't see your comments. What is going on? Can the freaking people look? This is pissing me off. Here's the reason why. Look, this is the reason why we're going to have our own TV station or channel someday. I don't want to say station. It's going to be a channel. Okay, we're going to be. We can't disclose everything because everyone's going to copy us, and we want to be first. Look, so I can't stand YouTube, just so you know. I mean, I like them because it's given us a start, but look, this is the type of crap that I don't like because I'm not seeing, we can get back and check this. I don't see any other comments from Ricky. So I don't know what's going on. Let me go back and look because it's bugging the hell out of me. So I apologize for that, Ricky. It could just be human error on my part, but I'm thinking it's something to do with YouTube. So if you want to make a comment again and test it, go right ahead. I could have just missed it. T Ben Dollar Call. I never missed a super chat. So you know what? I do miss those too. So don't feel bad. Ben dollar cost averaging, because you know what? The StreamYard kind of sucks too. We're gonna move to Streamlabs maybe. Ben dollar cost averaging into a few. Got about 30K GLMR right now. If it hits $10 in a bull run, that's about $250,000. Still going to add more on future dips. Thank you. Patches is a little upset. The chart's not changing. It will next week. Legrand commission. Ethereum already broke the resistance at 1,080. So that's what he's saying. There was resistance there. Thank you for that. We'll go back.
Hold on just a second. So,
yep.
Ricky, to address what you're stating, okay? We believe you, by the way, okay? I want to state to you that this is a thing that's actually happened before. It doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen, in which for you on your screen, it shows up that you asked the same question twice, but it's being relayed to us. It's not even being relayed to us even once. And again, it's not us making excuses or anything like that, but this is a thing that YouTube does. I don't know why they do it. I don't know if they have something in the filter that something gets triggered in which it just deletes it. Sometimes, like, we'll go in through the logs and we'll see a message that has been either retracted or deleted for whatever reason, but they have some kind of mechanism that does this. We would never try to intentionally ignore anybody. We do hope that you guys will give us the benefit of the doubt in regards to all this. We do try our best to read, you know, most, if not all, of the messages and so on. Obviously, we're not going to just read everything that says like, Selmo Fed says LOL and Grand Commission says LOL. And this guy says LOL. I mean, legitimate questions or comments and so on, they, for the most part, will get read. If you did something twice, again, I'm going through the whole log. I do not see on our end where it shows that. I do believe that you typed it. It just didn't get relayed for whatever reason, and I don't know why that is.
Yeah, and I 100% agree with what Max is saying. But I also defend. Crazy enough, I'm going to defend YouTube a little bit. So it also could be something else. It could be the StreamYard software that I'm using, because that's the only comments I have up on the screen. Because if I start looking at them on YouTube, everything gets crossed up because I can't grab the comment from YouTube and place it up on the screen to give you guys recognition. It could be that. It could also be human error. Like sometimes I just flat out miss the comment, and it's a good problem to have. We've got the awesome Austin syndrome. We've got a lot of comments.
Well, I get it. You can, miss the comment and so on, but I mean, it's basically where he states that he typed it twice, and that's where I'm looking. I'm like, okay, well, if he typed it twice, I mean, I believe him. Let's see it, and it doesn't show it. It's just kind of like, the whole concept of, hey, you're at point A. Is it getting to point B where we're at? The answer is no. We didn't get it at point B. We didn't see the message twice. So we do apologize for that. It's just certain things like that are out of our hands, unfortunately.
And just a point of clarification, I'm a big fan. We're both big fans of Awesome Austin on the show here. And we were saying he has a great problem. His great problem is he has so many comments, he can't read them all. We're hoping to get to that level very soon where we'll have trouble, but we'll do our best.
Those are good problems.
Yeah, good problems to have. So that's what we're going through a little bit too. Selmo Fudd says, QSA Mullen, he's kissing you back. Saj Ali, please stop listening to those shillers saying Bitcoin will pump to 100. Yes, thank you. There's way too much crap going on in the world. Inflation, potential recession, global food shortage, fuel prices rising. See, you got to look at the whole market and don't listen to people, anybody. Do your own research and listen to us and process it and listen to other good influencers.
I have a quick response to this. So guys, for those of you moving forward, all right, maybe this is something we'll advise everybody to do moving forward from now on the show. Okay. And that is this: refresh your show. All right. So you got at the top of YouTube, for instance, if you notice that one comment isn't being read and other people, like literally you're having Tarun, he's stating, Ricky, I also can't see any question asked. You can close the live chat. That tells me it's not just us. Also, other people recognize that they can't see your comment. So with that said, it might just be a simple issue of you hit that refresh. That way it gives you like another injection, if you will, right into the live show as a viewer. And if you still have problems after that, then that tells me something really weird is going on. But I advise everybody to do that. If you ever have problems with your comments not being read and so on, simply hit the refresh. It will reload you right back into the show as a viewer. And if anything, hopefully it helps, it reestablishes a connection, if you will.
Yeah, and thank you for that. And also, just so you guys know, we do have some growing pains too. There's a lot of comments coming in, and also YouTube has a filter because what they're trying to do is keep malicious bots out. So that's another thing. We have no control over that. QSA Mullen, hey, Selmo Fudd. She says hello. She's blowing a kiss back. Hey, Selmo Fudd. Ricky, I've asked the same question. I've asked twice the same question. Yeah, I know that it's frustrating. We do see this comment. Selmo Fudd.
Hold on a second. Larry, I almost said different name. Hold on just a second. We want to recognize Tim Shea. He dropped a $5 super chat.
Oh,
can you get to that, or do you want me to just go ahead and read it?
Yeah, let me try to grab that. Okay, here it is. Yep. Welcome. Thank you again. I know you've been here. Tim Shea, he says, thanks for what you guys do. Also, always happy to see Patches. Thank you so much. Patches is your family crypto dog / chartist. He's an actual dog. He's the first ever dog in the world, actually, that can actually interpret charts. And eventually, when we train him properly, because he's going through a class to understand charts better, he's going to be able to lift up his tail. And with his tail, he'll use that as a point, because if he uses his paw, it'll cover up too much of the chart. But if he lifts his tail up gradually, he can actually learn to point with his tail and show you levels of resistance and support. What do you think about that, Max?
Well, his head, yeah, I believe it because look at his head. You can see the outline in the background where he literally his head represents the chart. So
It's
yeah,
funny,
there you
right?
go. But yeah, shout out again to Tim Shea. He says thanks for what you guys do, and always happy to see Patches, and we're always happy to see you, Tim Shea, um, and everybody. Even you, Ricky. I understand you may be having a maybe you're having a bad day or something's going on in the background, and so on. If you give us the benefit of the doubt, we'll give you the benefit of the doubt, my friend. Always will, and that goes for everybody else part of the community. At the end of the day, a lot of us don't know what's going on in the background and so on. But our heart goes out to all of you. These are tough, volatile times, not just with crypto. But let's face it, with the nation, the economy, the world, and so on. So yeah, we will definitely see what's going on with all this. Let's start reading some of the other comments and get back
Yeah.
to the subject.
Okay, great. Thank you for that, Max. And also, right now, Patches has not mastered the dexterity enabled or to be able to point with his well, I was going to say tongue, to be able to point with his tail. It's a little bit better, a little cleaner than his tongue. He doesn't want to lick the chart. But right now, he's actually using his nose because he's a trooper. He doesn't feel very well, but he's still trying to show you some areas of support with his nose. Okay, so there you go. There's our technical analysis family crypto dog. Okay, so T, yes, sometimes my comments get auto-deleted by YouTube. Moon Force General. It's okay, Ricky. Do you need a hug? So we're here for support for you. T says, no, it's YouTube's problem. Oh, here we go. Mr. Casual. He's very casual. He has a beautiful, beautiful logo. It looks like actually MK. Mr. Casual. Laugh out loud. Thank you. Ricky. I need a hug. Yes, laugh out loud. No, it's been happening a lot, and it could be this phone. Okay, well,
You know what? I'm the same boat with you. Sometimes, like, I'll send a text to my friend, and I'm like, "Well, I'm on the home Wi-Fi. Why isn't he receiving it?" And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm not receiving it." And then I do like a group text, and then both my friends were like, "I'm not receiving your message," and I'm like, "What the heck is going on?" And guess what? I'm like, "Well, I haven't rebooted my phone in 2 months. Reboot my phone, the same text message, and they're like, yeah, we received it." And I'm just like, "What the heck?" Or there's other situations where I have to get literally off of my Wi-Fi, connect directly to my data plan, like the 5G service, right? Or some people say the cloud. And then from there, send the same text message again, and they're like, "Yeah, we received it." I'm just like scratching my head, like, "Come on, man." I mean, I'm an IT guy. I've been for I don't know since the early 2000s and so on, and it's just frustrating sometimes. We think we have the most greatest technology, and everything's going to work fine, and then you come to the realization that nope, the whole thing from point A to point B just got ruined either by my Wi-Fi or the cloud services, your data plan, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not. It doesn't mean it's just your provider. These things do happen. Things get patchy. You might be in an area in your room. Like right now, I'm in an area of the house where I got solid bricks all around me. You think I'm going to get the best service to send somebody out a text? Probably not.
Back to the Bitcoin chart for you guys, keep you updated. We are now at 20,215. We were on a little bit of a mini run here. There's the 5-minute chart. Here's the 15-minute chart. We're starting to move. So right over at that level, you can see there. Taron says, Ricky, I also can't see any questions asked. You can close the live chat box and reopen after posting the question to know if it's really visible. Happened with me once, so I'm telling you. Total DGen, welcome back, Total DGen. You guys are great. Thank you. We know that we are great, and we appreciate you recognizing that. Some YouTubers don't even read crap. Trust me, they don't read crap. Why can't they read? Because they don't know how to read. But you know what? Patches, look, we haven't gotten to the level of Patches. I don't think he's ever going to be able to read, but he is going to be able to do technical analysis with his tail better than probably 50% of the people out there. Because why? Because we're trading him, and he's learning from us. Okay, so there we go. We're not technical analysis, guys. All right, some YouTubers don't even read crap. Trust me, you guys are great. Happy Father's Day, and have a cold one and enjoy.
Thank you for that. Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it. Tarun says he's laughing. Mr. Aviary, he's got a thumbs up. Welcome back, Mr. Aviary. Total GGen, Ricky, Daddy Chill. Okay, let's see.
Wow, Ricky, you become the star of the show.
Look. Hey, can you do that better than me? Do you know the Daddy Chill thing or no?
Nah.
I'll bring it up.
I know the Harlem Shake. I might do the
Daddy,
Harlem Shake at some point.
It's basically like he says, Daddy, chill. And he's like, what the hell is even that? I can do the what the hell is even that better where the old guy says that. All right. Not that I'm old or anything, but Garrett says, Ricky, is right. It happens to me sometimes. Yeah, it's freaking YouTube. You know what? Let's go back. It's you know what? YouTube's an easy target. Let's just pound on YouTube. All right, no big deal. I was just thinking it's the phone. Been thinking about an iPhone 13 Pro. Welcome to Chi Mac. Welcome back. He's got the archery. He's shooting a bow and arrow. One day, everyone will be a millionaire. Thank you for that. Hopefully, everyone watching the show will be. Thank you, Mr. Casual. Hi, I sub. Thank you so much. We
Thank you. We appreciate that. Yes.
We cherish. Look, we don't appreciate. We cherish every single one in our viewing audience, and we hope that you find value here and also some humor and education. You'll come back. All right. Every day, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on this channel. And actually, we'll give a little bit more of a plug for the show. We are streaming live right now only on 4 platforms, but that's going to change. We're going to hopefully get on 2 more next week. We are live, of course, on YouTube, on Twitter, on Twitch, and now we have an official Facebook group. We also have an official fan page on Facebook group, but that's through Michael Cornwell. Our official page is Crypto Talk Now Official on Facebook. For you, those of you that still like to watch on Facebook, TikTok is coming soon. Instagram Reels is coming soon.
And someday AM radio.
Thank you. Yep. We're going to be doing a lot of different things. All right. So here we are, guys. Please drop comments. This is what we're looking at, the Bitcoin chart. We are now getting a little support here. We're at 20. We're getting support at the 20,000 level because we're at 20,221. So maybe we're going, or this is a fake out. I don't know. We'll have to see what happens. So coming around here and looking, look, it's just, everything looks beautiful. Like if you didn't know what was going on, you'd say we were in the middle of a bull run.
That's on a 24-hour filter?
This is the 24-hour. Yep.
No, well, it's to be expected.
Look at Doge up 21%. Everything was getting pounded so hard. I think that's what Mac's saying. Everything's been getting hammered. Every single thing's been getting hammered. So people are going in and they're buying what they want to load up on.
Can you do me a favor? I'm just out of curiosity. This will take a quick moment. Do that whole thing where it shows the biggest gainer for 2022. Is it still Wemix? I'm just curious.
Let's do that. Hold on one second here. Okay, so the year. Still
Holy crap, it's still Wemix. But Gala's up there too. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sandbox, huh? Man, GMT. Again, guys, we covered it. We did a recorded video. If you want the whole exercise to earn, go with the safer play. Go with FitFi on Crypto.com app. GMT is too much of a honeypot.
Okay, I think we're going to get to an interesting comment here. All right. So welcome to John Erickson. Welcome back. I think I might have seen you here before a long time ago, and I'm glad you returned. He says, any suggestions on coins to buy that will get me rich? I say, it's hard to say. I would look definitely.
How soon are you looking to get rich? That's the whole, yeah.
Good. That's a good answer. That's a good one.
Yeah, because that's the whole thing. If you're the type of guy in which you're like, well, I want to get rich quick. Well, crypto is really not for you right now. I'm just gonna be honest.
Thank you.
You shouldn't look at crypto as being a get rich quick scheme because it basically isn't. You should also look at it. You want to do your own research. You want to get involved in projects that are good long-term, sustainable projects, or in some cases, like as Richard Harder Hex would say, products, right? So with that said, yeah, you can get lucky. Like I, of course, said I didn't get rich in 2021, but I definitely got lucky on a few plays, like Dogecoin, late January 2021, turned 300 into 22K, things like that. But again, it didn't happen overnight. I had to wait a few months. I had to wait from the end of January to get to May. Then it was Shiba Inu. I had to wait from May 2021 to get to October 2021. So again, it's not going to happen overnight. You could be the lucky one, but for the most part, it don't work that way. So again, that's my answer. How soon are you looking to get rich?
My answer right here is this is what I'm looking at. I'm just looking. These are my favorites from the top 100. That's what this is. I think there might be. Yeah, it looks like everything in here. Is this the top 100? Yeah, 82. Everything looks like it's still in the top 100. I've got my eye on these. But I'm still being patient. I still haven't bought anything other than yesterday. I bought myself some nice hibachi because I like to eat Japanese food and a bunch of other types of food. I love food. All right. So we all love food. All right. So look, Ricky, Congratulations to Ricky. Your comment is appearing on the screen. We're going to praise your comment right here and recognize it, acknowledge it, and hold it up for everyone to see. Ricky says, I asked about Coinbase and it disappeared. Maybe somebody is taking it off of YouTube. Who even knows? It's hard to say. If it
Somebody's rugging his comments. It's market. It's Ricky manipulation. They're taking his comments away. They're rugging you, Ricky.
It's a conspiracy. BTC, Bitcoin going to touch 20,655. I believe. You might be right. Let's go back. There's Bitcoin right now at 20,294. It's almost at 20,003. You might be right with that one. Midhun, welcome. Welcome to Midhun. I haven't seen you before. Midhun Mohan. Okay. You haven't been here. You made a nice comment. Let's check out what's going on. Let's definitely check out what's going on with BNB. Let's do this to make it easy because I like to keep it simple. Crypto bubbles right here. Okay. So BNB had a high today at $214, a low of 189. That's a nice little swing trade for you right there in the last 24 hours. Right now, it's at 213. Let's check it out on KuCoin. KuCoin is not a sponsor, but they should be of the show, and there's going to be sponsors coming. Believe me, I feel them coming soon. So here we are, $215 at the moment. We're up 15, almost 16% on the day. There you go. Thank you for that. And you know what? This is your show, guys. You put in the comments, and we're more than likely going to talk about it. John Erickson, bear market is clearly over now. 100K Bitcoin when? I don't know about that. I don't think the bear market is over at all. I would have to respectfully disagree with that. And I think Max would agree. Max would disagree. We are not. I don't think we're on a bull. I think the bear market's still here. I really do.
Yeah, it's still here.
John Erickson, GMT is not sustainable long term.
Right. I agree with you on that, John. Absolutely. Go with Fit5. If you're wanting that, go with Fit5. It's a safer play. Go with the one that's a safer play. Go with the one that's more vetted. Go with the one that's not a honeypot, right?
Yep. Legrand Commission. Bitcoin still hasn't broke the 20,500 weekly resistance. John Erickson Darn. Here's somebody new. Welcome to DeWald von Jerisveld. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. I think I can pronounce DeWald, and we'll just call you that because we're family. We can say each other's first name. My first name is Larry, and this is Max. He says, great show, guys. Greetings from South Africa. And also, we should point out that your family crypto dog, he's also learning technical analysis, and he's going to get the dexterity to be able to lift his tail and point to actually.
Yes, thank you for that. Thank you for that, DeWald van Jarsveld.
John Erickson says, nice answer, but I was just trolling.
No, that's the whole thing with trolling. Let's face it. Anything text related, how does anybody know the emotion of text unless somebody like follows it up with like an emoji, right? I think that's one of the main reasons why they invented emojis is to kind of try to solve some of that problem with the emotion. But yeah, we can't see your emotion. So, but I hear you.
Shout out and a warm welcome. Put your hands together for Sarah Love Luck. Say it again with me. Sarah space Love Luck. Welcome. Love Luck is all one word. It's a beautiful last name because it has the word love in it and it has the word luck. It's a gambler's dream. Okay, thank you. I do like your avatar. It looks like a star. She's a star. Quick, rich tip. Luna Classic. Crazy gains in the pipeline. Too many people will want it. Psychological play right there. Thank you for that input. And thank you for your opinion. Sarah, Love Luck. Again, small investment, huge potential.
I agree.
We agree. John Erickson. Larry has a good memory. I was here a while back. Yes, I remember that because there was a baseball player with the last name Erickson. Thank you. Okay. Coin Bucat. Plus, Johan's going to even help my memory even more. He's making a database of everyone's screen name. We're going to associate fun facts for each person. Okay. Coin Bucat. Let's go ETH. Cody Crow. Please check it. He says. Okay, we're going to do that.
I think I want above 10 cents again.
Crow. Yep, you're right. It's at 11 cents right now. 11.3 cents. Look, it's at the high point right now. This is the highest it's been, 417. It's almost, it was, 426. Okay, it was just a few minutes ago.
There's just so many good ones to get. I mean, especially yesterday when, like, for instance, VET was a decent price. Some of these were approaching a penny. Anyway.
This is the thing. Look, we have to balance it out. To be fair to other shows, we're going to handicap it a little bit and let the dog Patches, right? Your family crypto dog. We're going to turn him into a technical analysis dog to be a little fair. Hopefully some of the humans out there competing with his technical analysis will be better, but maybe not. We're going to train him pretty good. He's pretty talented. So we'll see what happens. So thank you for that. Yep. So we've got Texas. Welcome. We've got 200. Hey guys, do us a favor. We only have 206 people in here. There should be 2006. Please do us a favor. We're talking a lot about Bitcoin. We're talking about the overall market. We've got a pump going on here for sure. We're bringing up the Bitcoin chart as we speak. Look at that. We're almost beating what someone said earlier, right? Did we get it? Did we get the 20,650? Look at that. Did we get it? Look at that. We had that spike right there, 20,718. We did it. We broke resistance, right? We broke resistance. We're over the 20,500. We're now at 20,576.
Yeah, change that from 15 minutes to like 3 or 1 and see what happened. I bet you got some sales.
There we've got the 3 minute right there.
No, not yet. I'll be darned.
We got the 1 minute. We got a
sell. There's the sell. There it goes. Yep.
Texas, Beda, Realist Crypto, Luna Classic still getting it. I'm loving these gains. Okay, thank you. It's a day trader's dream right now. Tim Shea later around 7 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's see how the Asian markets respond. Yes, we're going to be watching the Asian markets very closely because we watch all the markets. Garrett, Mononoke is up.
Oh, boy.
Is this a joke? Mononoke is up 20%. He's joking. He's pulling our leg. All right. We won't even look. I'm not even going to look at the chart. I'm going to throw up if I look at it. Taran, he says, see, it reached the target. You're right. He was right. He called it. 20,655 in minutes after he said it. He made the prediction. He was right. You know why? Do you know why you made it right? Because it's a very intelligent audience. We learned a lot from you guys, and you guys learn from us. That's how it works. Okay, Garrett, Mononoke almost adding another 0. Laugh out loud.
Yeah.
Tim Shea, maybe CBC will have streaming, and you can stream from there as well. Hey, that's an interesting idea. Keith is doing great things. You know what? We would love to be able to stream on CBC's platform. We could stream right in there. Why not? Patches can show the charts and the price updates. Rob H, welcome. Rob H has a white cat as his avatar. I think it's a very special cat to him. We want to know the name of that cat. It's very important to us. We're going to add it to the database so we can remember and recognize your cat and remember and recognize you. And we know that your first name is Rob and your last name could potentially be H something. BTC is pumping. Thank you for that. CoinView Cap. Thank you, Tim. So, okay. So here we are. There's the 1 minute chart for Bitcoin. Why? Because you guys like to look at charts. So here we are.
They do. A lot of people do.
And you know what else they like to look at? Dogs taking naps next to charts.
But you want to know who really loves looking at charts? Mr. Keith at CVC. CoinView Cap.
Yeah,
Hi, Keith. Shout out to you, Keith.
He likes looking at charts. He likes looking at Ethereum charts, and he was right. Okay, so if you guys missed it, I will go back to this one little tweak because it's easy to look at. I'm just going to relax a little bit. Okay, I will keep supporting Dogecoin. You see that right there? Look, there's power. Elon has tremendous power. Over 26,000 retweets, right? That's the power of Elon Musk. He sneezes and people react to it a certain way. They create Sneeze Inu or whatever. 4,710 quote tweet. He's quoting they're quoting his tweet 4,710 times. 269,000 likes. I mean, you know what? He has power. Like if he come out here and supported something, it goes crazy. I mean, he might have lost a little bit. Look, it's a down market, so he might have lost a little bit of the luster. But I think in the long term, he still has a lot of power to influence things. Okay.
I know that you guys wanted me to find out more info in regards to Celsius and so on. There's nothing really too new other than the same news that was posted a couple days ago and so on. There's nothing really big over the weekend like Sunday and so on. I'm sure there'll be big news update in regards to Celsius tomorrow, but I'm not going to reiterate what you should already know. I get it. Some people don't know about this, but I mean, at this point, I'm just going to wait until tomorrow because there's just nothing that just kind of, grabs my attention other than what we already know right now. So I did look and that's all I see. Yeah, there could be some tweets and stuff like that, but I'm just basically going with the normal sources I have. I'm going with about 10 different sources and yeah, nothing too big right now.
Thank you. And QSA Mullen, thank you for this. I'm taking it as a compliment. The community has spoken. She says, yes, I agree. The whole streaming on CBC, she's blowing kisses. She's saying, did you hear that, Keith? She wants to get Keith's attention. So we do appreciate that. We appreciate the support. And you know what? I think it would greatly help Keith if we streamed on his platform. It would definitely get him some more attention. It would be very unique. Rob H. Cat is named Ginger. Thank you for that. We're making notes right now as we speak. We've got the name Ginger with a capital G, and we're making sure to recognize the next time you come on here, we're going to ask you how your cat Ginger's doing. Why do we do that? Because we're crazy about learning about you as a person, because this is the way the show is going to grow, one person at a time. And your cat too. Ricky did a restart and did the same thing. It skipped my question. I'll ask on Facebook. That's interesting. We never had anybody ask a question on Facebook. Please do that and see if it pipes over. If your question will pipe over to StreamYard, I'm so curious. Please definitely do that. Say you're going to comment from Facebook. I think it has to do with the question. That's dangerous. That means there's censorship.
Jeez, that's crazy.
Okay,
yeah.
hold on.
First there's voter suppression. Now there's comment suppression.
There's freaking censorship on YouTube. There's girls dancing on bikinis and people swearing, dropping F-bombs. What the hell are they censoring on this show for? They're half-naked people are on here. We're not half-naked. Patches is fully nude. I don't know what the censorship is about.
Of course he is. He's a dog.
Legrand Commission. No, a clean break. No, I'm sorry. No clean break yet. Okay, he's going back. We got to pay attention to the chart. Back to Bitcoin. No clean break yet, he says. 20,430. Yeah, it's coming back the other way now. Crypto Winter, welcome back. Change your name possibly to Crypto Market Meltdown, but we'll stick with Crypto Winter for now because it hasn't been that drastic yet. Binance and Blackrock bought a bunch of Bitcoin. Don't be a fool. Buy. I think he's saying don't be a fool. Okay. So if Binance and BlackRock are moving it, this could signal that we could potentially, perhaps, don't quote me, it's not whatever you want to say, financial advice. It could potentially be the bottom, maybe, if these big players are in there. We don't know. Did you find anything about Binance yet, Max, or are you still searching on that one? Buying Bitcoin?
Yeah, I didn't see anything in regards to that either. I mean, my thing is this, two takeaways from that. Yeah, CZ could have told his team, hey, look, put in like a bot, do the buy order at this particular level. For instance, the 17.8 or what it was the other day. For many reasons. One could be he wants to add to the reserves just in case. People were talking about yesterday, BUSD, right? Binance is, USD, just to say something like, let's protect ourselves. Or it could just simply be, a case of like, we need to load up more on this because it's the ultimate buying opportunity. There's many different reasons in that regard. But no, I wasn't able to find any specific reason in that regard. And, in my defense, it's Sunday. Sunday usually is not a great day for crypto news. I'm just going to be honest.
Thank you for that. But you know what? We are going to evolve into a 24/7 crypto news network. So you guys will be getting news around the clock as we add more to our team and we bring in some more people. So you will see some amazing things from this network. Tarun says, Ricky, try tweaking, not twerking. Don't twerk. Please do not do that. Ricky,
I do have something developing on Binance. Give me a moment.
Okay.
I just saw it come in. I'll get to you guys in a bit. Hold on.
All right,
go ahead.
let me know when you're ready. Just raise your hand, say Binance, and we'll throw you on. We'll throw it on the screen, okay?
It just popped. It literally just popped up. So,
all right, let me know when you're ready. Ricky, try do not twerk. Tweaking with some of the words to know which word is affecting your comment. Yes, thank you for that because there is censorship, unfortunately, on YouTube. It's just the way it is. Here we are. It's a private company. All right, watch out, Mr. Casual. Big Brother's watching you. That's what Mr. Casual says. Big Brother is watching Ricky. Crypto Winter Celsius is going belly up. Yeah, it's done. You can put the fork in it. Doesn't produce. I think he's trying to say yield. I'm not sure. Crypto Winter. I believe they bought 1,000. He's saying that Binance or maybe BlackRock bought 1,000 at 19,450. Maybe that could be where the pump is coming from. Well, we're on it. Max is going to give Max some time to get some accurate information. He's looking at it. Tim Shea, if you need, I can send a link about the Binance Bitcoin buy. Yes, could you do that? Hold on a second. I haven't had this because I forgot to put it up because it was messed up the other day because we had too many people on here or something was weird. Let me see if I can find it. Is it this one? Okay, there it is. Look, guys, help us out. You can send me a direct message on Twitter for the show. It is Crypto Talk Now 21. If you want to send to Max, it's DPGmaximus right there. Crypto Talk Now 21, DPGmaximus right there. See, I got my finger. This is how I'm able to teach Patches to point at charts, because a finger is acting like his tail. And so there you go. We got to make it fair. All right, so there you go. Let me get back to the comments here. We got an administrative thing taken care of. You got the Twitter up there. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. Tim Shade, no, it's over. Holy cow. It really is 100,000 Bitcoin? That's what they bought? Guys, pay attention. We need to find this out. We're going to pay attention to this. This is a developing story. If this is true, this could be signaling the bottom, potentially. I don't know. You're going to hear it here first, baby. I don't know. Legrand Commission, double top on the hourly.
Hold on, I do have some news. This is not in relation to what Tim Shea is stating. This is other developing news. It just came out about 40 minutes ago. You guys have heard it here maybe first. Binance has chose to suspend direct deposit and withdrawals in the country of Brazil. Binance basically has announced that the direct withdrawal and deposits have been suspended in Brazil. The exchange has issued a statement where it announced that this was a result in the change of payments with their partner in the country, and it will be taking legal steps against it. However, the partner states that Binance did not adapt to provide new KYC information requiring Brazilians in regards to their central banks. This is the latest developing news announcement in regards to Binance. Back to what Tim Shea was stating about. If you could shoot me some information in regards to the other news in regards to Binance, please go ahead and do so. But in regards to Binance, this is actually pretty big because, Brazil, it is a big country and so on, and that is definitely going to affect all those people. And if anything, it's going to have a negative impact on Binance going into the new work week. Back to you, Larry.
Thank you for that breaking news, Max. You heard it right here first. 40 minutes ago, we got this updated information. That's what we're doing. We're providing this. We're moving forward and getting closer to becoming a 24/7 crypto news network known as Crypto Talk Now Network. So thank you for that. YouTube is just the beginning. We're streaming live on 4 platforms. Don't forget, it's going to be more. Ricky, can you see me now? Yes, I can see you now. Clearly, you just came in. So we see your comment now, and it just populated over to StreamYard. I'm not looking at Facebook. I'm not looking at Facebook, and I'm not looking at YouTube. But you know what? I'm going to look at YouTube now because I'm kind of curious to see. I want to just refresh this. I want to see how many likes we have. We've got 219 people. We only have 219 people, guys. It should be so much more. Look, we're too smart to only have 219 people, and this audience is too smart because this is your show. Okay, so here it is. You know what? I guess I'll help it out. I'll actually, we'll give, there's a little ad revenue. Okay, so look, now we've got 86 likes. Guys, please help us out. We only have 220 people. Could you at least give us 100 likes? Help us out. This is your show. Right now, drop in the comments and let us know. I want to know if this is the end. Have we just seen the bottom of Bitcoin and the overall crypto market? Are we on a bull run? I don't think so. But have we found the bottom of Bitcoin? Let me know. All right, so here we go. Coming over here, we've got 89 likes. Please, guys, you're doing a fantastic job. Look, we are so grateful for you. We have a tremendous amount of gratitude. Oh, it's not going to let me show it. Look, there's my gratitude rock because sometimes I get angry, and I got to remember to be grateful for you guys. At least I'm always so grateful for you guys and your cats and your dogs and everything about your family. Tell us all about you guys. All right, Turin, I can't see any double top. Instead, a small breakout in the hourly. Kindly correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, thank you. I think he was talking to somebody else in the
chat.
All
right, hold on before you read QSA Mullen's comment. My apologies, QSA Mullen.
Go ahead.
So listen, Tim Shea, actually, this was the news I had earlier. I just thought that personally it was old news, but I will go ahead and share it with you guys. Tim Shea doesn't believe it's old news, and that's fine. This is not me nitpicking at you, Tim, or anything like that. I will go ahead and bring this up. So the latest in regards to the Binance buy, it states Binance went ahead and it says Binance buy Bitcoin dip 100,000 BTC on recovering to the 19K level. If you guys want, I can actually share this on the screen real quick. Let me go ahead and do that.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
So let's see. There we go. Here we go. You see it?
And we got it on there now. Yep, we're up.
All right, so 100K BTC on recovery to the 19,000 level. As you can see, this was in fact posted today. Shout out to Michael Abbott's business to community. And then what I was going to state is, as you can see right here, it shows on this chart, and the amount was a plus, which is 101,266 BTC. Hold on a second, let me go down. Binance Exchange bought over 100K Bitcoin at 19,176 per coin this weekend, and shortly after that, the Bitcoin price retested to the 20K level. So if anything, they did earn a little bit on, their yield, as the saying would go. After hitting approximately 20,100, the Bitcoin price then retracted. However, some traders are bearish at as 20K may have become a resistance level, and others are bullish after this Binance news and the 14% off the lows. Bitcoin dropped as far as 17,600 yesterday. Like back to what Larry was saying, maybe CZ and the team knows something that we don't. This could be an indicator of rock bottom, but again, nobody knows for sure. Me personally, my takeaway, again, this is just my personal opinion, doesn't mean I'm right. My personal takeaway is you can look at this as a form of dollar cost averaging by CZ and his team at Binance, recognizing that, look, guys, it could go both ways. We should take advantage of these prices right now. And if it does tank more, we got to live with that. But this is what we're going to do for now. And of course, for the other reasons, he could be trying to protect himself with all this crazy news about US double D, depegging and so on. He might be looking at like, are we at risk with Binance USD? He might be preparing himself for these crazy things that could happen in this volatile market. So back to you, Larry.
And thank you for that. That's what we do. We bring you news. When you guys have questions, we're not sure because there's a lot of things going on. There's a big crypto market, 20,000 projects, a lot of different news. The main thing is watching the top 100 and follow definitely Bitcoin, Ethereum, and following from there. But we need to find out things that you guys want to know, so we're finding it out. Here we go. QSA Mullen. Damn, Thanksgiving messed up because I'm originally from Sao Paulo. Hope I'm saying it right. Sao Paulo. I'm going to message my family and update them with that information. Thank you, Max.
You're welcome. I have quite a few friends actually from Sao Paulo. They speak Portuguese like yourself. So shout out to you. I'm going to have to let them know. I have a couple of friends that have quite a bit invested actually in Binance. I'm in fact, probably after the show, I'm going to shoot them over some messages. Just give them a heads up to check that. So thank you for that.
And thank you for that. And I had a little bit of technical issue. We lost some of the comments. We just lost the screen here. We're just trying to bring it back up. Just bear with us. Okay, here we go. So going back, next up is Sarah Loveluck, spelled Loveluck. First name Sarah. Did you know that CZ Binance has the power to trigger the bull run? Why? Because he has trillions of Luna Classic. Could you believe that? It would be amazing if he did that because we all have Luna Classic, right? He will burn them when Bitcoin bottoms. He will be the hero, get his money back on Luna. Boy.
What? I think that's an accurate statement when she
Great.
says, he could be the hero. I mean, let's face it. Everybody looks at Kwon as being the villain. CZ could come out as is literally being, like the hero. I would agree with that.
It would be great if he did that. He's a smart man. Coin view cap CVC 1150 ETH. Just to check on that. Yeah, it just dipped. Right now we are. Let me get my screen here. Sorry,
I'm with Crypto Winner on this. He states, no, this is a Father's Day bluff. I couldn't agree with you more. I do think it's a Father's Day bluff. And by either, tomorrow or, mid next week, we're going to see that bluff basically tank. Again, I don't know for sure, but that's my gut feeling. And
you're right, Keith. We did cross over 1150. Just dipped back down a little bit. Okay, Crypto Winter. I agree with what Max is saying. This is not. I don't think this is the start of a bull run, but I could be wrong. Tim Shea, I sent one link. There are a couple others too. They paid $1.94 billion. So you got that, Max.
I do apologize, Tim Shea. I get a lot of messages sometimes, my friend. Sorry about that.
Did you send it? I'm guessing he sent it to you. Okay, Sarah Loveluck. This will trigger the turnaround. QSA Mullen. That's messed up. Not Thanksgiving. Laugh out loud. Damn spell check. All right. So there you go. That's, I said that the other day. I don't think so. I don't know if it's completely over, but it's not looking good for Solana. Ray. Hey, here's somebody. Ray K. He says unverified. Welcome to Ray K. I'm not sure what your comment means, but we appreciate you being here. John Erickson. Laugh out loud. Imagine thinking the bear market is over. The noobs are always get excited. Let's wait for a week. And if Bitcoin is over 30K, we might be able to talk. Correct. Thank you for that.
Hold
Let's
that
see
thought. Hold that thought for a second.
Yep.
Let's actually. I'm looking at the other link that Tim Shea sent me. I'm gonna go ahead and actually share this particular one. Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and share this. And let's see. We got right here. Share screen. There we go. There we go. And do you see it?
Got it now. Yep, we're up.
All right. So a few key factors I want to point out. 1 second. So we did cover a little bit about this, but I was going to say it says, like for instance, BTC down 19K, more pain. But it's in regards to some of what we've seen on Binance. Oh, man, I hate that. The only thing I don't like about this particular link is this ad, so I do apologize for that. Yes, it says right here. It states that the exchange used a Bitcoin wallet with number, was it 444343365 for this transaction. It is a cold storage wallet, according to the BitInfoCharts website. It goes on to mention the wallet is holding around 353,863 Bitcoin. The worth of the total makes up around, listen to this, if this is in the billions, so 7,025,905,968 USD. At the time of writing, the wallet has 335 unspent tokens. This BTC wallet, aka Bitcoin, has been active since the 8th of December 2017. Now you got to keep in mind 2017 is a very significant year, with the whole bull run and so on, and is holding nearly 2% of the total Bitcoins minted till now. I do think that's significant. Goes on to mention liquidity rises as a result of Binance purchase. This transaction has raised the liquidity of the token with the exchange. The total liquidity between the two is up to 874 according to CoinMarketCap's data. Though this is not the first time that Binance has brought BTC tokens at the dip. They state that back in January, the exchange brought around 43,000 tokens to its wallet. Goes on to also mention the token has been going through a tough time in the market this week. As we know, Bitcoin saw a slump of near 28% in the last 7 days. We already know about that. Let me get back to the bottom. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Currently, the token is trading at a volume of 44,369,436,799. And then it also goes on to mention Bitcoin price increased, as we know. But nonetheless, guys, it does cause the liquidity to rise, and it's significant because it recognizes that this particular wallet has been active ever since the 8th of December 2017. And many people may very well feel that, this could represent a significant amount of price action if, for instance, this particular person buys more, or this organization, this financial institution, et cetera, moving forward or further. So I'll kick it back to Larry. That is the latest. I apologize, Tim Shea, if you have some more links for me. Sometimes people do send me a lot of links and a lot of questions, but thank you for that, Tim Shea.
Thank you, Tim. Sarah Lovelock, CZ has that much power. I think that this is his trump card. Okay, we will see. Legrand Commission, in my opinion, in order to be out of the bear market, Bitcoin have to surpass and close in the week above 27K. So what this could be too is he could just be doing this to kind of save, or I don't want to say save, but just kind of stabilize things. Maybe there's some panic going on and people are taking money out of the exchange. I'm talking about Binance. Maybe he's trying to instill a little confidence in the market and the people invested that are on that platform. Tim Shea, I wasn't saying anything that this is the beginning of the bull run. I thought about it and being dollar cost averaging in. I also think it is just very significant. It means we are probably closer to the bottom. Yes, we're definitely closer to the bottom than we are to a top. So you could be right there. Crypto winter. Powell needs to hit us with 75 basis points in July and get this over with. I'll just get the pain over with now, he's saying, in July. Crypto winter. Binance is going to be around after this winter. They're going to stop that short all at cost. Okay. Thanks for that.
Yeah, I would agree. We do need to get the pain over with. I mean, does it suck? It's going to be increased. Of course, it sucks. But it can't be. Can we agree on this, Larry? Maybe everybody else. Can we agree that we don't want to see it be this ongoing talk that just gets dragged out week after week, month after month, because that just creates more of the fear, and if anything, extends crypto winter. In my humble opinion, I would agree with him. Right?
Yeah.
Get it over with. It's going to suck. Just get the pain over with, and we can move on from that.
I agree. Ricky, still having problems with my phone, or maybe it's the question being blocked. Okay. Guys, we've been going for a long time. I am getting a little tired. We have another show tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll read one more comment just came in. John Erickson, after big drops, the market usually always goes up some. That's true. It's way too early to think we are on the way up. Obviously, no one knows, though. Yeah, I agree with that. Crypto winter, we want blood. Blood in the streets to buy stuff. All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. One more, I guess, because it's Ricky. I have to put it on in multiple ways, and it disappeared every time. Laugh out loud. Okay. You can message us. You know what? If you have a question or a statement that's not showing up on YouTube, we can't show it live because we can't be that fast, but message us on Twitter if you want, and we'll take a look at what you were trying to say. Guys, we're going to wrap things up. Thank you so much. I'm Larry. This is Max and Patches. We will see you again tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You don't want to miss it. Take care. Be safe. We'll see you in a few hours. Thank you.
Take care, everyone. Happy Father's Day.